welcome to Trophy Husbands episode 2.
Yeah.
I'm Nick.
I'm Luke.
I'm Steve.
I'm Marcus.
So we had a very good preliminary start for just shit. We just decided to talk about, I don't know, I got nothing right
Words?
now.
What words?
Anal bleaching cream at home.
You know, you do it yourself. You shine it up just in time for the summer, too. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure it's all good down there. As long you have to have it so that it's good up here and good down there.
I think this is probably not the best way to start our episode. It's going to give the wrong message.
Fuck 'em. No. Ride the shit till the wheels fall off.
I thought you always steered into the skid.
Sometimes. Alright, so we need to know why anal bleaching has gained its popularity.
Inform us.
Were it not for porn stars and bridesmaids adopting this treatment and introducing it to the public, odds are that this practice would not have come to the limelight. The practice has since caused a surge in the number of women and men wanting to bleach their anus.
Oh
The
my.
majority of those who have undergone this practice say that they feel cleaner and confident in intimate relationships. Yeah, I guess things are pretty intimate when someone's licking your asshole. Others say they choose it for glamour purposes as well as wearing G-strings, thongs, or bikini bottoms.
Boom.
Skin darkening around the anus can be due to increased melanin or wearing G-strings, tight thongs, and poor skincare habits, aka not wiping your ass well. Poor skincare habits. But yeah, so...
And the moral of the story is, just because somebody doesn't see it does not mean it's not important.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
know.
true.
I'm pretty good at hiding things. So, including my unbleached asshole.
Oh man, she was totally gonna sleep with Luke, and she had a friend that was going to too, but they found out his asshole wasn't bleached, and now
Like, what?
And that just turned them off, and they were done with it.
Because of his poor skincare.
It's not bleach. It doesn't look like a radiant sunshine over babbling brook, so she's not gonna put her finger in there.
I want to see my reflection in that thing.
Can I eat off of it? Is the $1 million question. Not can I eat it.
No, it's
Can
just
I
not to
eat off
say.
of it?
If you wanna, I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, I don't judge.
Hey man, $20 is $20.
Exactly. I'm not gay, but.
Literally.
Butt jokes.
Alright, so, for those who listened last time, this guy had never had Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, Steve had never had Mad Dog.
That was great. I think I give it an A+.
Oh yeah, we should totally just
Like,
recount a little bit
A
of
plus from a taste standpoint, or an A plus to I was fucking hungover as hell the next morning.
Both categories.
that. I was about to say.
Oh,
We told you.
Oh, dear God. It was fucking nightmarish.
I don't know how we didn't get the cops called on us that night.
I don't know how we still are alive. Fuck the cops. Like, this. Alright, so, for those of you who are listening, Steve had never had Mad Dog. So, I'm just like, alright, cool, I'm gonna go get the fucking Mad Dog. And I come into Luke's place, open my backpack, got this giant bottle of Mad Dog, and then everyone's just like, oh my God, you bought Mad Dog? What the fuck are you doing with your life, bruh? And then, so...
Totally sounds like that.
Street wine.
Yeah, finest street wine that you can buy for like $9. And so I cracked it, and I handed it to Steve, and then Steve hands it like down the line, and everyone's just like, Mad Dog, and then by the end of the night, everyone's just like, can I have more of your Mad Dog? Is that up for grabs?
I had one sip of it just for the record. I was like, yep, still tastes bad.
I didn't even touch it.
You were over there fucking ripping shots of tequila, and I
Oh,
tried to keep up with your
Well,
lame
yeah,
ass.
because every time he was like, I want to take a shot of tequila. You know, I'm taking one with you. He's like, Marcus, you might want to. I was like, no, fuck that. We're raging tonight.
Oh,
Like,
Marcus was
was
raging
like,
hard.
Oh my God, he was drinking like the world was going to end tomorrow.
I think that was the hardest I've seen Marcus go in a while.
Yeah, I was in rare form. I don't know if it was
You and
good
your
form.
cousin.
Hey, you're pretty composed until you pass out on my couch for a minute or two.
I mean, that kind of happens
Oh,
almost
yeah,
every
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
now.
Yeah, and then it felt like a weird like coming of age movie because everyone's just like, "Wah!" And I'm just like, fuck all y'all. Fuck out.
Hey, I'm out.
Like, I'm
Not
done.
fun.
Like,
Coming of age is in I'm too old for this.
yes and no. I'm like, I should do better, but I also like, sit the fuck down, man. Like, know your limits. But that's anybody. And then I passed out one Libby.
That was after I left. You passed out on Libby.
Somebody was trying to draw. He's like, "Hey Luke, does Marcus have his shoes on?" He's like, "Why?" He's like, "So we draw his face." Like, "Fuck that! I'm drawing his face anyway." And then he like springs back to life, like runs across him. Nope. What would you start throwing at me?
Oh, somebody threw like paper balls everywhere. So you were like bending down, and I just grabbed him and started pelting you in the fucking forehead. I'm just like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good grief.
I don't know if it was the Mad Dog or if it was the peach schnapps. It was probably the fucking tequila shots.
Says will do you in, man. But you mix that with anything, you're. Oh man.
I fucking time warped through the night. Like it was so bad. It was like oh, thank God I didn't do anything shitty, because it would have been one of those quintessentials like, you know what the fuck you did last night moments. And then I'm like sitting here like trying to figure it out like it's a puzzle, just like, well, all right, so carry the 3.
I'm trying to reconfigure and put this back together.
Shots I had.
Like plus 8. That's how many bad decisions I was in the ballpark to make. I don't know. You should tell me. Like,
let's just get it all out right now.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Lay it on the table. Come on.
But it was good. It was a good night.
Just trying to piece together your life.
Oh God, dude, no, you don't understand. Like, this. All right, this. Let me break down the night for you. This is what I know and remember.
This is what you recall.
Yeah. It would almost be like if you took a Harry Potter novel and took out just 70% of it and just like, here's the book, and like, you gotta piece it together yourself, you fucking bastard. This is what you get.
Figure it out.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just like a write your own adventure, but the next day, is when it happened. And so, like, we went to a party before we went to your place, hanging out, me, Eric, my cousin, and then party's alright, go to your place, crack open the bottles, everybody's like, woo, yeah, and then fucking shots happened, and went to Murph's, hung out with everybody's hanging out, so I was kind of bouncing back and forth, ran to Lizzie, Gabby, Kristen,
The loves of our lives.
something like that. They had party hats, and they had, okay.
Oh, I remember
that's
you
where the
walking
party
around.
hats came
Yeah.
from? Okay.
I didn't know where this
vaguely
came
remember
from.
Gabby having one.
Yeah. But here's
Kristen. Yeah,
here's
okay.
the thing, like, there were 8 party hats in the pack. Somehow I ended up with 5 of them. I was just like, fucking like, no, these are mine. And then
Oh, that's right. I got that great picture of you with all this.
the fucking party hats. And then I just started handing them out to people, and then when people weren't paying attention, I was just stealing them back. Like, I was just like,
Here you go.
yeah, it was like a game almost. Like, I was just like, oh, dude, yeah.
Like your
And so
parents
we-
tell you to share, and then you like give your little cousin, here you go, and the parents are like, fuck you. Right back.
No, fucking jelly beans back,
Yeah.
asshole. But yeah, and then we went to your house, and apparently we were on the dance floor and shit. I don't even remember any of that shit.
It was, everybody was all over the fucking place.
That's true. We had a big crowd,
Like,
but
what
I
we-
mean, like everyone was. Yeah. People kept on coming and going from the table like crazy.
I felt bad about those little pamphlets you had from the Strand.
Didn't John like
Oh
throw
my
those
God.
everywhere?
They were made into paper planes, like thrown all throughout my house. And someone, I think someone took a bunch and just chucked them. I don't know.
That was John.
Yeah.
I heard it was John. Again, I was gone by that point, but.
Oh, John.
Like I said, I came downstairs that afternoon, probably one of the worst hangovers I've ever had. And I'm just looking at the pure destruction that has come through my living room. And, well, usually all the mess is confined to my living room.
Right.
But since there were so many people after the bar, it was my living room, the room in between, and most of my kitchen, too, was just absolutely disgusting. I was like, came downstairs, took a look around, was, nope, I'm going back to bed. I'll do this later. I swear, I need to hire a maid just to clean up after me on the weekends. So,
Just a maid to come in on Sunday. And be
yeah,
like,
just like, can you clean up the shit we made it?
Can you clean up this fucking war zone? Like the one time with all the Cheerios.
Oh God.
Who the fuck was throwing Cheerios? I don't remember.
It was, This was one night before we went to one of our
The
theater
cast
parties. Yeah. And Jen had come. My friend Jen came over and she's like, "I'm really hungry. Can I eat your Cheerios?" I was like, "Sure." I was like, "Good," because I already am. And she's just like taking Cheerios and like shoving them in her mouth, like there's no
Like
tomorrow.
a cartoon character, like.
Huh?
Yeah, she was just like,
Yeah, so,
"Brr."
yeah.
It's like a cartoon.
Cheerios.
They're just like these little bits just flying everywhere.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this the same night as the tequila chasing with Cheerios?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
This comes next. So, Marcus and I are taking shots of tequila. We don't have any chasers, so grab like handfuls of Cheerios. And we're just like, Marcus goes, "All right, we got 3 shots of tequila in us, plus 2 handfuls of Cheerios. Let's go fuck shit up." And we did. We got back later. Rachel, of course, is absolutely
She
obliterated.
Yeah, she was gone.
I think she was the one who started scattering. Like she was trying to eat the Cheerios,
But she couldn't get them to
but
her mouth.
probably couldn't in her mouth. Yeah, they were scattered all over the place. So I was like, "Oh my god, why do you guys hate me?"
Dude.
I mean, you have to ask.
It's like,
That-
yeah, I mean, I can think of
Dude,
plenty of reasons.
that fucking night was. Oh my god, that night was. Have you ever had a moment where you're out somewhere and you're like under the influence of just alcohol, and you're like, is this shit real life right now?
Yeah.
Like that's what I. All right, so here's what's happening. We're at your place. The tequila happens. The Cheerios happens. We go to the fucking cast party. Cast party is like fucking hormones and just alcohol. Like, I'm pretty sure it was about 3 suggestions away from just being a pretty much an orgy. Like, shit was gonna get weird soon.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I'm like, the wobble comes on, and then it's me, fucking Amber, and Maddie, and like I'm doing the like I'm feeling the tequila, right? I'm feeling the fucking tequila.
Tequila's in my brain. I can feel it. You start doing the Macarena instead of the wobble.
I just know it's a popular thing.
Tequila, bro. Like
It's taking on. It's like an alien.
I've reverted to the 90s.
No.
But like wobble comes on. Maddie's just like, oh shit. No. And Maddie didn't do it with us because she missed it. And then Amber was just like, shit, let's go do the wobble. So like, I'm doing the fucking wobble. I got the fucking tequila in my system. I got like a glass of fucking jungle juice. And I think I already pounded like 1 or 2 of these. And I have a whole fucking glass. So it's like everything's in fucking slow motion. And Amber's dancing all. And I'm like hitting the fucking wobble and drinking out of this cup. It's all just like, like everything's just slow motion. Yeah, yeah.
I've had those moments. I've had a couple of those
And
moments.
like, I'm trying so hard not to spill it, but I'm not like fucking up the dance moves. I'm still in fluid motion and shit. Like, it was awesome. But I was just like, this is real life.
And then from a drunk person's perspective, wow, what is going on over
Dude,
there?
you need to cut off.
Everybody else is sober, just like, look at this fucking asshole. He's having the time of his life. Play the wobble again.
Meanwhile, Marcus in his head just like, I'm so cool, everything's great. On the outside, it's just, it's my wobble.
Yeah. I mean, I got hit on by 2 guys that night, so I mean,
Must be doing something, right?
victory's a victory. I didn't do anything with them, but alright. So here's fucking alright. So that night, I'm sitting there. I forget who I was talking to, and one of the girls that he introduced me that was part of the theater, whatever the fuck, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have a girlfriend."
I do not.
And she's like, "Make out with him," and I'm like, "The fuck?" Like,
Oh, that was a misdirection if I ever saw it.
Right?
That doesn't mean I'm gay.
Yeah, no, and I was just like, well, before she even said that shit, I'm just like, well, here we go. It's never been easier. And then out of nowhere, she's like, skirt! Wait, hold up. Hey, ho, hey. But that was just like, that was a classic bait and switch if I ever fucking
It
saw
really
one.
was.
It was crazy.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you know, I mean, it doesn't happen a whole ton, but I have been hit on by a couple guys before, and this one just happened maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago down at the Hound. I was sitting down there, and I was at the bar, and bartender just comes up and gives me another beer, and I'm like, I didn't order this. And he goes, yeah, I know. That guy down there did. And I'm like, oh. And
Okay.
so he comes down and he's talking with me for 10 minutes. And he wasn't like the flamboyantly gay or anything, but he definitely had a little bit of the gay sound to him. And so after like 10 minutes of talking to him...
The gay sound? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Like a lisp?
Not the lisp, no.
I know 2020 is going to fucking drop us. We're never going to get sponsored now.
Yeah. But,
No, they're just gonna pay us more.
Hey, we keep mentioning them.
yeah, right.
Mad
So-
Dog 2020 and Lifestyle Condoms.
Don't forget skins.
Skins are fucking awesome. Anyway, skins are awesome. Go Nick.
We'll get back to our sponsors later. They totally matter.
Sponsors' lives matter.
Anyway, I'm sitting there like 10 minutes into the conversation. Like, the guy's nice enough. It's not like it was awkward, but 10 minutes into it, I'm just like, so just so you know, I'm not gay. And he goes, yeah, I kind of picked up on that. He goes, you can't blame a guy for trying. And I'm like, no, I appreciate the beer and I appreciate the thought that you'd want to. Like, I was like, I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, see, yours had fucking tact. Mine was just fucking gunslinging, like, give me that dick. Like, I don't care I don't care what, if you like what you like, that's fine by me, but that was just like blindsided, just like, damn.
Mine did it in the tasteful way.
Yeah, yours was just like, oh, I'll see that nice dude over there.
Sent you the beer. Like,
Exactly.
Across the bar, the wink and the finger gun, like, bow, that's for you, buckaroo, like, drink that.
The lights get a little low, spotlight down on me as he walks up to me. Just starts setting this up movie scene.
And then he's like, I'm straight. It's just over.
Exactly. Like, there's like
This is the
music
best
playing
short film
underneath it.
ever.
And then just
Emmy Awards.
It's called 5-minute sexual frustration.
It's not even 5 minutes. It's 5 seconds.
Classic misdirection. Tell them about the conveyor belt.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was a food factory or anything, but this guy took his penis, he laid it on the conveyor belt, and felt as though this was the time to masturbate on the conveyor belt, but the conveyor belt was not complying with it, so it tore his penis off.
Oh,
Oh,
God. Like,
God.
I just want to grab my penis and hold it and be like, don't worry, I'm not dumb enough to do that to you, little buddy.
I don't know, Nick. We'll walk past you. Like,
I'm just saying that anyone who's dumb enough to put their dick on a conveyor belt thinking this is a good idea deserves to get their dick ripped off because they should not be reproducing. Like, we don't need those genetics in the gene pool.
you know, hearing all
That's
these
what-
stories about like people getting their dicks ripped off one conveyor belt. What was the other one we?
Marcus had sent an article to us about a rugby player
Oh,
that
yeah,
in a tackle nearly got his dick
Right.
ripped off. Amazing thing is, though, the guy went, got something like 12 stitches, returned for the next round to play.
Jesus
Like the
Christ.
next quarter to play.
Well, I guess he thought, well, it can't get ripped off twice.
Yeah, but I
Little
think
did
it
he
can.
know. Oh,
But with all these different stories, mostly emphasis on the conveyor belt one, you hear those kinds of stories about people getting their, genitalia removed from doing stupid shit with it. Did I miss the part of my cognitive development where I just didn't put my dick in weird places? I mean, I put them in weird places now, but that's a different kind of weird, like, you know what I'm saying? But,
It's also very subjective, but continue.
yeah, but conveyor belt, what dawned on you to think that this was a good idea?
But that's why the phrase natural selection is the phrase natural,
Natural
selection.
selection.
And that's just what that conveyor belt was doing.
because that guy naturally did not want to be selected.
No, but
No, the
that's
conveyor belt didn't want to select him.
He's
You
trying to
have
have
no
conveyor
idea.
belt babies.
that was like the mechanical version of when animals attack. That's what.
When conveyor belts attack.
Yeah, like who's gonna put the? No, but that's like alright. So this one time I was watching. I think it was 1,000 Ways to Die, and some dude bought a cow heart from a butcher, and hooked it up to a car battery, and if you electrocuted it, it would pulse.
Sure.
So it was
Yeah.
warm and it was pulsing. So he tried to fuck that and electrocuted himself.
So, that's cool, science, this heart's pumping. I want to fuck it now. That's your thought process?
That's how Dr. Frankenstein started. He was like, I just want to electrocute things. So he's like, man, I could, I could stick my penis in this right now. And it'd feel quite nice.
Question: did Dr. Frankenstein drink a lot of tequila?
No, but I imagine a shit ton of absinthe.
Close enough.
How
Close
big
enough.
is a cow's heart?
It's huge.
It is.
Probably as size as a very large turkey.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're better off just going to the sex store and get one of those twerking butts.
I mean,
I
if
think
you-
this was before the toy.
if you really want to get, like, I don't even know, but
Some people are just lonely, Nick, and they just need something to fuck.
that's why
You
God
heard of
gave
blow
us
balls?
Too much money, man. Too much money and not enough ingenuity is needed.
But a
cow heart.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure those are cheap.
I mean,
yeah. Anyway, I
don't
mean,
know.
unless he has like a butcher friend who's just like, oh yeah, we just throw them away
It's
otherwise.
like,
I got an extra heart. You want to fuck it tonight?
I also got a car battery.
I was gonna say, is that how you pick up chicks, Luke? Like metaphorical heart, like as in like break your fucking heart, or like
Not
fuck it up?
necessarily. Like, I mean, people are like, how do you flirt, Luke? No, people don't ask me this. I'm just kidding. No,
Tell
people-
us,
There's
Luke.
no,
okay.
there's no flirting for Luke. It's just drunkenly
Never-
stumbling over like, hi guys.
Well, remember that weird kid who kept coming with Libby to Murph's every so? Oh, I don't think you ever met him. I think his name's Nick, actually. It's funny. No, he was asking me one night. The first time I met him.
Actually, I think I met him just like.
You met him.
the
You
other
like
night.
yeah, he was
he
that.
was there.
Yeah, he was like last Thursday or something.
Yeah.
He
No, I
was-
did meet him.
He was first time I met him. I don't know. He was always trying. He was always that kind of story topper dude. Like you tell a story, he's
And
got
he
to tell you
tries to
which
top
one
it,
better. And I was just like whatever. But then for some reason he comes up and is like, yo man, I want to hook up with a girl tonight. What do I do? I'm like, what? It's like, what do I do? I don't know, man. Like go talk to her. Like he's like, no, but like what should I say? Like should I go, hey, you're really pretty. Can I buy you a drink? It's like, if you wanna, like. It's like, yeah, but he's like, well, how do you do it? It's like, I don't know. I just kind of talk and hope I don't fuck it up. Like this goes back to, I think we brought it up in the last week's podcast. Like, I'm pretty completely fucking shameless. So if I make an ass of myself, I'm like, all right, move on.
Well,
that was
that's-
stupid.
That building's burning. Time to go to a new one.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I was saying earlier, I don't ever think of myself, like, when I'm talking to a girl, I'm never initially thinking, like, oh yeah, I need to get with this girl or
Right.
anything. It's just, I'm normally talking to him as a person. And then it later on develops where I'm like, yeah.
And they'll drop a subtle hint, and you're like, oh, you're trying to, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, I never fucking get those. I hate that so much.
Except, like, if
No, go.
oh, were you making fun of him?
No, I was just saying like when I'm like I'll be at the bar and a girl like drop a subtle hint or something, even though I think we're just kind of having a conversation, and I was like, oh, you're trying to hit on me. Oh,
You see,
it's
with me,
yeah.
like, the hints can't be subtle because I'm stupid and I never pick up on the
Thank
subtle
you.
signals. The girls have to be like, like, come on now.
Like, girl, I'm not trying to judge you, but tell me, like, do you want this dick? Like, just tell me. Like, I don't, cause it's the same shit. Like, I'm like the same thing as Nick. It's just like, she's like, oh, well, my roommates are gone this week, and then I wish I had somebody to
How
hang
is
out
that
with.
not so completely obvious?
I'm just like,
though?
bitch, do you not have friends? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Are you trying to tell me you're trying to fuck her? You just said that you don't have friends.
yeah, because some will just be like, you come over and you're just like, oh yeah, tonight's the night, and they're just like, no, I just don't want to. And then you're just like, the fuck, and then the other time you're just like, oh wait, oh, god damn it.
No, I mean I'm not saying that I don't have those moments. There are definitely times where I let them pass. Like the other weekend, we were at Murph's. It was a Thursday night, and some girl, like we were all dancing. We were on the dance floor, and this random girl comes up and she like kind of like touches my arm a bit, and she's like, "Oh my god, I love your hair." And I was like, "Oh, cool. What's your name?" She's like, "Blah blah." Like I don't know. I was like, "Yeah, you have a good night." And just went about my business. Like, and then 10 seconds later, I was like,
Son of a.
"Damn it, whatever." Just keep rolling.
Sometimes the hints and the signals, they just go right over my head.
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm here for Trophy Husbands. This is a PSA from all of us. If you're trying to get it, just say it.
Just
fucking
say it.
Like,
Just say it.
We're
I'm
not
gonna
smart.
I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna like make a fucking billboard that's just like this girl tries to fuck people.
Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, no. Just tell me what the fuck is up.
This
Like,
girl's trying to do it.
like, yeah, I can pencil you in for Friday, and then I'll bring a pizza, and then we can still get drinks afterwards. Like we'll like do that shit. I get off of work at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you get off.
Yeah, and then you'll be getting her off later. Like, perfect.
Fingers fucking crossed. Sweet Jesus. We have fun here.
I
It's
see
good.
no complaints.
No, but I think that's kind of. I was talking to I can't remember her last name, but her name is Steph, and I was kind of like, girls will never just be like, yo, what's up? Because it's just like other girls are just like, oh my god, she wants to fuck people. She's the whore. Like, you're gonna end up with like 9 cats and no husband. Like, fuck off. Like, you're fucking it up for everyone else.
It's like my theater professor. I think she has 4 cats.
Oh God.
And
I think I was
Ex-husband.
telling you about this. I think I was telling you about this, Luke. When I was in.
Ex-husband was a dog.
He'll lick peanut butter off of
Exactly.
anywhere.
When I was in school, I had this math teacher. This is college. I had this math teacher, bigger lady for sure, and like, she told us right from the get-go that she really liked cats, and we learned throughout the semester. Apparently, she had something like 30 cats. But the really unique thing with this woman is every single day of the semester, she wore in a different cat sweater.
Oh.
Never one the same.
how old was she?
I don't know, probably mid-40s, early 50s, something in that
Let me
ballpark.
tell you, she did that as a guise to throw all of you guys. She threw you up. She fucks a lot, and she didn't want you to know.
Probably bangs all her students. It's like,
You're probably just like, how
Just
that
didn't pick you, man.
yeah.
I'm
she was
okay
all the
with
way
that.
how that weird kid with the underbite that never comes to class get an A. That's how. Like,
He fucked her cats.
no.
He got all the pussy.
Hangs like sleeve of wizard.
I just got an image of that cast party you were talking about, but except with cats.
You mean like
God.
with actual cats or the cast of cats?
No, well, both. Let's say both.
If it was,
Which is
It's
worse?
both.
no,
Which is worse?
dude, no. If it was the cast of cats, I would have had a fucking field day. Like, something tells me I just went ape shit. Like, oh, they're fucking dressed up as cats. Shit can't get any weirder. Pants off, like, boom. I blame the tequila.
Never blame the tequila.
Always blame the
The
tequila.
tequila doesn't make you do bad things. It just brings out the worst stuff in you. So
So
that's why Luke keeps it stocked all the time to have
Yeah.
a scapegoat.
exactly. No, it's not a scapegoat. I'm just saying.
It's just a gateway
it's the
to bad
opposite.
shit.
Yeah, it's like I want to see how my dark side's coming out tonight. Time to drink a bottle of tequila.
Yeah. Man, well, we fucking saw how well that went for everyone.
Right? Whatever.
Look, just remind me, never. I don't even know how many fucking shots we did that night.
A lot. If my math is correct, I'm not Asian, but it was a big number. Like,
It's I'm shooting like 6 or 7, at least. Like, we went fucking stupid, and your face is just like, oh, look who came to fucking play
yeah,
tonight.
it's like,
And
finally.
Fuck you.
Marcus bringing it in. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah. That was like the name of the game that night. It's like, why the fuck not? And then I'm passed out at fucking 3 in the morning while everyone's just like, why is this guy tired? I'm like, fuck you all.
I remember you passing out on the beanbag when we first got back to Luke's place.
Dude, I couldn't handle life.
Oh wait, Steve. I need to ask you. How the fuck did you get your car out of my parking lot last? Because last week I have parking spaces behind my house. It's essentially like for 4
Did something
people.
bad happen?
No,
Okay.
because I remember Steve parked in the front, and my friend Jen parked right behind Steve, and she was really close to him. I don't know how the hell you got out, especially after
I
being
have laser precision
trashed.
with getting out
like,
of I have laser precision.
I thought you
think.
said you were walking home. I go to walk Jen out, and your car's gone. I'm like, how the hell did he do that?
Steve is actually very tricky and good at that. I've seen him do it multiple times. Like, he just has like the dimensions of his car like built in his brain, where he just knows how to turn it like just the slightest, just a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
should have been a
here.
race car driver. That's all there is to it.
Motherfucker, you still can be. What the hell are you doing?
But no, I was like, all right, so I can't turn this way. So I turned to the left. I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So I just went.
So I went the other way.
It was like a game of Pong back and forth.
So it was like an 87-point turn.
87 points.
I was like, and then I saw the fence. I was like, I think I can make this turn now. So I just like, and then I made it.
He's like, piece of cake, runs into a stop sign.
He's patting himself on the back. He's like, oh yeah, son of
Oh my god! Speaking of driving, though, we took an Uber back last night, and this Uber driver, it was like we were in New York City, and this guy was like, "I want to drive as fast as possible," and like, I thought we were going to die.
I was gonna say, I saw you guys hop in the Uber, and then I was just like, well, she's gonna get home safe. Apparently not. Like,
Well, we got him safe. It just felt like I was going to die the entire time. Because I couldn't get the seatbelt together. I was like, well, I guess this isn't too bad.
I don't need that.
And then he starts driving, and I'm like, I need
Seatbelts.
this. And then I'm just like holding onto the back of his seat to make sure I don't slam into the back of his seat.
yeah, I was just like, shit, they got a van, they got leg room, we're about to figure ourselves out, but they'll be fine. And then, excuse me, apparently not. Like, seeing is not believing.
No.
No. Man. And that goes to show you, don't trust your Uber driver.
I was better off calling a taxi.
Why don't you just walk? It's not that far of a walk.
She wouldn't have wanted to do that. But I would have done it, but... What?
A whip.
I guess
I
it's...
don't want to walk.
I think Steve's first time walking with me down was during the winter with that one snowstorm right afterwards. Because remember, it was like 5 or 10 degrees out that night. We were walking. We were both like super bundled up because it was windy as all hell too.
Yeah, we made the walk back, too.
We did.
And it's not like I won't walk by myself.
No.
That was that the same weekend where Franco stole somebody's random ass hoodie?
I don't know. That's a couple weekends with me and Lopez.
He stole somebody's hoodie, brought it back to Luke's, and then I stole it from him, hid it at Luke's, and then he took your maroon hoodie.
Yeah. So that's what I thought you were talking about first when he took my hoodie.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was a whole preamble to this.
Yeah, that's why he took your hoodie, because he took somebody else's hoodie and was going to plan to wear it as a scarf, and then I took it from him, and he's like,
Oh, I remember that.
Luke's
Yeah.
not here.
What is it, a turban?
Pretty much. That's what it kind of looked like.
Though we should mention that we have, since our first episode, we have now set up a ghetto-fied sound booth here for us to
Yeah.
try and,
Oh,
and
yes.
decline on some of the echo. We are currently sitting in a tent of blankets, with the top of the tent being stapled into our ceiling. And seems to be reducing the echo. We'll have to hear it on the recording now, but
And also reducing your security deposit.
no, they said we could put it in little holes. It's all good.
Who, honestly, who the fuck gets back their security deposit?
I did last year. I got most of mine back last year from 258, and you know how much we trashed that house.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I do, because I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quite
exactly.
often.
Yeah.
How much of it are you gonna get back this year, Luke?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
So
Actually,
you know.
probably a decent amount because, wait, no, I can't admit that over the airwaves. Never mind. That might incriminate me. Anyway, I should get most of it back. That's the point.
Long story
Most of it
short.
back.
I mean, if you take the meth lab out of the bathroom, you'll be fine.
That's why it's always so hot in there. Like,
So I try to sleep in there. I always come out with a fucking head buzz. I'm like, woof!
well, no, it was great. My landlord, when it started getting cold, he would always be like, well, make sure you leave the heat on a little bit so the pipes don't freeze. But in the bathroom, you especially need to keep the heat on in here. because the pipe's freezing here. It's a lot worse. So make sure you keep this door shut when you're not in there, and I'm gonna crank the heat up all the way." I'm like, Jesus Christ. So you go in there, and it feels like an absolute sauna all the time. And at the time when you're like, I didn't have the heat on in my house except for the bathroom,
Yeah.
and you're like, you go sleep.
Yeah, I was fucking like, it's freezing in here, but the bathroom is like Satan's ballsack. It's wonderful. Like, I should have slept in the fucking bathroom, dragged the beanbag and all the fucking cushions, and slept in the
But
fucking
it's so
bathroom.
hot. It's so hot in there. It's like leaving a baby in a hot car. Like you're just.
That's fine. I'd have just been sleeping
completely
ass naked in your bathroom on the
suffocated.
beanbag.
I just walked in to take a pee in the morning. There's Marcus just like butt naked on the beanbag, just sweating. It's just like, holy shit.
Fucking butt naked morning wood, just like, hey, man, it's cold outside. There's gonna be fucking shrinkage if I go in the kitchen. So hurry it the fuck up.
That's
Like,
why you just take like a snorkel and a hose and you put it underneath the door so that way.
well, yeah, I'm
It's like Leo in The Revenant.
Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, it's so hot here.
It felt like there's just like I don't even. Your fucking bathroom felt like a nightclub. Like it was just like the walls were sweating.
It was.
Yeah, like I don't understand.
Because it had like that wet heat to it.
Yeah, it had the fucking like. Oh god, like you just walked in and you got fucking leg dropped by heat.
But imagine imagine just like when it's fucking freezing, you get out of bed and you're like, oh my god, it's fucking terrible. You go downstairs to the bathroom, you take a shower, you know that the horrible feeling of getting out of the shower and being fucking freezing never happens. It was wonderful. It's like
I was gonna say it sucks that it had like the bathroom on the bottom floor.
You wanted to shut off the water to one of the bathrooms, but the downstairs one has all the laundry, so I need to do that.
That makes a little more sense.
No, you can just wash your clothes in the fucking sink. You'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
Could do that.
That
Luke the Conquistador.
works very well for my dishes that are stacked up in the sinks.
Dude, how the fuck does one person have so many dishes?
I like to cook and I like to eat. Hello, ladies.
The vaginas wet themselves. Luke Hoover, ladies and gentlemen.
I just like to cook. I'm sorry.
No, but it's like every fucking weekend. It looks like you had a 4-star restaurant happen in your fucking living room. I'm just like, this guy's making like fucking tikka masala and tiramisu. Like, what the fuck is he doing with
I don't know what
dishes?
the former one is, but I want to learn now.
Tikka masala? I think it's an
What is
Indian
that?
dish, if I remember correctly.
It always makes me laugh because with Steve, like, with me, I normally have or use one, maybe 2 different pans, and I always wash as I go. So, like, I'm making stuff, I'm chopping stuff, I wash as I go, and so then by the time I'm actually have my plate made up to go and eat, pretty much everything's already clean, and I've used, like, 2 pans and a cutting board. Steve will use, like, 4 pots of sheet pan,
Alright.
3 cutting
In my
boards,
defense-
5 knives, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
In defense, I'm cooking for 2 people.
Yeah, I can
And he
still
fucks
do...
up a lot. Remember the pancake story?
Actually, you want to know something with that? Obviously, when you're making pancakes, you need eggs. So Monday morning, I go down to make up some eggs before I'm heading out for work. I go and I open up the 1 carton. I got these 2 carton pack. I had just gotten these cartons like maybe Wednesday or something of the previous week. I go up and I open up the 1 carton. There's 1 egg left, and I'd assumed Steve had used a couple of my eggs. I was like, okay, whatever. And I take that, throw that one away. I go and grab the 2nd carton, and there's like 4 or 5 eggs missing from that one. I'm like, Steve was trying to be sneaky and forgot he was trying to be sneaky.
Honestly, I cook for 2 people. What do you expect?
2 and 1 is not that big of a difference, Steve. I could do everything I still do.
What are you saying? Is like,
Alright,
Steve
why
has...
don't you cook for me and Maggie, and you tell me.
I have cooked for you and Maggie. I've had cooked for you and
Frozen
Maggie.
pizzas don't count, Nick.
But they are delicious.
Yeah.
Steve, I cooked for like hundreds of people in the restaurant.
They all hated it.
No, they loved it. Everyone loved me.
In case when Steve says he's cooking for 2 people, ladies and gentlemen, it means Steve's pregnant. So
Yes, that's what I mean.
Nice. So she's
Congrats.
been hitting that shit crazy. Fucking baby in them. Lord. We really know. We really know. Next time I'm just like going to use the bathroom and I hear Whose is it, Steve? It's hers. It's fucking hers.
I don't know, I just feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger right now.
That's right.
Yep.
Why was that movie made?
Well, it's no worse than what was the one with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger? Twins.
That movie's fantastic. What
That
are you
one's just an
talking about?
oddball movie.
That's not an oddball movie. It's fantastic.
A lot of those 80 movies were just oddballs, like Kindergarten Cop.
Oh my! You don't talk bad about Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten.
Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
That's
God.
a classic.
Terrible classic.
It was probably just like a group of guys just like us, high off coke because it was the '80s, and they're just like, yo, we got all this money, let's make a movie. Boom, like fucking.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito do something weird every year, and people go see
And
it.
he's got that weird lisp. Make sure you utilize the weird lisp somehow.
Right? That needs to be into the script. Write that in the script. This is gonna tank the box office. Not enough weird lisp is going on. Need that in the fucking script. Yeah. But it's the fucking 80s. Everything was weird and like.
That's true.
Just fucking it was like.
AIDS.
Oh, wow! Wow! Way to just jump on that one.
Way to
God
break.
damn.
80s and the AIDS. Yeah. It was weird.
Mad Dog is never gonna sponsor us. Like, what the fuck?
No, I think we doubled our sponsorship.
Yeah, sorry.
Tripled it, in fact.
We're gonna be swimming in that shit. We're gonna have to give it away.
Oh,
But yeah,
AIDS. You can't give AIDS away, Marcus.
You can technically.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can
But
give
you
it
but
away.
you can't give it away completely. You just share it with someone else. Like, you know.
Would you like half of this?
It's like you're just like sharing it. It's like me and Steve
We
sharing
have
our
it
AIDS.
now.
You have it now.
Don't. I'm wearing pants.
It touches me. You have AIDS.
No.
You have
No.
AIDS.
Nades.
AIDS. Disease of the patella. You fucking leper. What the fuck?
This conversation took a hard left.
And shocking. Whose fault was that?
I don't care. You know, steer into the skid.
Yeah, we all know. This shameless fucker.
Sorry.
Oh God.
That's our Luke.
Shameless fucker. Shameless fucker.
Yeah, like, at one point, I'm just gonna, I don't know, can we just have, like, Luke Week, where we just do shameless shit, and then just blame it on tequila? Is that a thing?
It's my weekend, dude. Like...
He wants a full week of it though.
Jesus.
Call it, like, we'll just go on a cruise, dude. We'll go on a Carnival cruise, we'll smuggle on our own tequila, and we'll just get fucking shit-faced, and fuck the cruise up, like.
And we won't remember the cruise.
Really what happened is they got lost in a carnival. Bumper cars.
Does this count as drunk driving?
Whoa!
Pull you up.
Oh, that friggin' pirate ship that rocks back and forth.
Oh my god. I
Oh
would throw
God!
up
I was
every-
just
Why
gonna
do
say,
we go on this
I'm sorry.
cruise?
if I was drunk and on that pirate ship, I would be vomiting.
Oh my god.
No, there was one ride, this one year. It was there one time, and I never saw it again. It was the craziest thing ever. So imagine you sit in. It's almost like a roller coaster. You sit in, and it had this oval track, and it went, and it just went upside down, and that's what it. But
Oh, I've
as
seen
it did
those.
that, the fucking track itself spins.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
going-
yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
this.
So you're going in this fucking like loop as this loop spins. Like if you ever want to puke yourself.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the Ferris wheel thing, or are you talking about the?
No, he's
There's
talking.
a Ferris wheel thing that's terrifying too. They had carnivals. Where
It's-
Oh, the fucking zipper?
yeah, no, it was like it goes around and then like you're in a cage.
And you
Right,
have to
yeah,
use your momentum to spin it.
Oh god.
That-
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are fun.
I've always thought it was salt and pepper shaker.
No,
That's what it was at the one
Fuck
carnival
that.
where I
Those
knew.
are the worst.
No, I remember this one year they have this little fireman's carnival up in where my parents are from, and we'd go up because it'd be during 4th of July, and so we'd go to the carnival me and my brother, my sister, and all my cousins and whatnot. And the one year they had the salt and pepper shaker. And what it is that you're inside the cage and you have to basically rock back and forth, and you can get yourself going, get a little momentum, and you're spinning as the actual thing is, like Steve was saying, like Ferris wheeling around. And my little cousins were all like, Nick's the best at getting it going, so everyone wanted to go on with me.
The ladies say that as well, side note.
So I went on that ride probably 8 or 9 times because all my little cousins were just like, Nick can really get it spinning, get it going. And I was like, oh god. By the end of it, I was feeling nauseous. My uncle, though, he made the bad decision of having like, I don't know, like a big chili cheese dog or something right before he went in that. And he went in and he got off. Like they were going. They got off and he just instantly went to the side and just hurled it all up. And since, because this was when I was, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10.
Favor.
Probably. But this happened when I was like 9 or 10. He does not even go near those. He's like, I'm never getting on that ride again.
I was thinking on a side note of you guys going on a cruise. Next week you go on a space trip on that like ride that's like a spaceship that spins.
Oh, the
around.
one that like pins you to the back.
Gravitron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. No, but dude, so we should go on a cruise, and let me tell you why we should go on a cruise. I went on a cruise one time. Now, the fucking cruise ship I went on, I can't remember the name. It was gonna piss me off. It was a Carnival cruise. This thing was big as fuck. Like it was his own town.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
like
that's
as big
how
as a
all
cruise
those
ship.
Maybe bigger. Like fucking
How big was this cruise ship? As big as a cruise ship.
Oh
It's
man.
fucking huge. There are a few things bigger than a cruise ship. Anyway, continue.
It was huge.
Fucking walked right into that shit. God damn it, Luke. Anyway, no, dude, it was like its own little town, and I just know that with our powers combined, we can get in so much fucking trouble.
Yeah.
You can become
Cruise ship-
Voltron?
Yeah, but
No,
no, like,
Captain Planet.
yeah. So this thing had a fucking jazz club, had a nightclub, had a casino, had a track, had like an outdoor lounge, had an indoor lounge, had an indoor pool, had an outdoor pool, a gym, a jacuzzi, and I was just like, shit. And the nightclub stayed open till like 3 a.m. And I was just like, what is this place?
I can't run out of things to do.
Isn't it neat? Don't you think that?
You
This
have
cruise
some
ship's
ecstasy.
complete. Yeah, dude.
It's
like,
an ecstasy. You should take it.
drugs. You should try them.
We're in deep sea. Take it.
It's not illegal here.
I mean, if you're gonna do illegal shit and you already snuck it on the fucking cruise ship and nobody knows, like,
What are they gonna do?
yeah, you're kind of in the clear.
Put you in boat jail?
Boat gel?
And there's just people like fucked up every fucking night.
So in other words, you want that to be us.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Yes.
It was, and not to mention, like, there was so much good food. Like, if you starved on that ship, you were either a picky fucking eater, or you were dumb as fuck. Like there was sit down lunch.
Was it like an all-inclusive thing, or it varied on what you got?
Everything was all inclusive. Like you paid for the package that you wanted,
Right.
and then like you paid for the food package, and then you paid for the excursion. But like once you kind of like it had different packages, so everything was kind of all inclusive.
Uh-huh.
And it was everything was free as far as like food and stuff, except for like certain restaurants where you went and like they let you know like these restaurants are not
It's like
included.
It was like more upscale or something.
Yeah, like
that,
more
yeah.
upscale and stuff like that. And then soda and alcohol were not free, but they had like juice everywhere. Like
Okay.
juice and different like water and all that kind of shit.
Well, I think we need to find a cruise that alcohol is all-inclusive.
Bingo.
No, but they had a liquor store on the boat, and the thing was, I think you could buy it, and then I think you had to wait like a day or two, but then they'd bring you your bottle, and a lot of the times it was cheaper than what it would be in a state store.
Really?
Because it was international waters.
Mmm.
Okay.
No taxes, all that jazz.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you had a bottle and it came back over the line with you, they had to charge you like for the rest of it because it's legal. But
so in other words, you're sitting there as that line's approaching. You can like just see it in your head, and you're like, "Gotta finish, gotta finish,
like
gotta
$10
finish."
sitting on my my pocket. You're chugging. And just
Well, like, what else? Fucking room service was included. We got room service every day, but 2 days. Like, you can order it 24 hours too. And they had this little menu, and you just like call this number on the phone. It was really sweet. So it was like James Bondish. It was just like, this number will get you a room service, and you just like doop doop doop. Yeah, can I get one of these and one of those and one of these and one of these? And yeah. And so the very first yeah, thank you very kindly. Click. But like the very first night, I ordered room service by myself, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get some of these, and I think I got like a sandwich, and I was like, all right, sweet, they got apple juice. I'll grab an apple juice. And it comes in this like little fucking like dinky ass like my first apple juice glass. Like it was what I was like, this is like a fucking shot glass of apple juice. Like get the fuck out of here with this shit. So the next time we ordered, it was me, it was my 3 cousins, and we had our room, and then I'm just like, yo, room service, let's do it. So we're ordering, and I'm just like, yeah. Can I get 4 apple juices, like, for myself? And they look at me like, what the fuck are you, why do you need 4? I'm just like, no.
Trust me.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you're gonna need, like, 4 apple juice. And it's like, the fuck, whatever, no, just get us 1 apple juice. And then the fucking tray came, and they gave us our stuff, and I'm sitting there just, like eating and chewing and enjoying life, and like, apple juice. And they're looking at me like, you motherfucker. Like,
you're like, I told
you so.
Yeah, like I have apple juice for days now, motherfucker. Yeah, y'all didn't believe me, but this shit's the fucking come up. You better invest in apple juice stocks on the boat. Like,
or just ask for more.
Or just ask for more.
But yeah, after that they did. And
they learned.
Because the dude would come with like this big. It'd be like 3 fucking trays of food, and then like 2 trays of just straight juice. Like nah, so we paid for this shit. Top it off. Jeans,
right.
like,
You would think at this point they've been like, let's just get bigger cups.
I think they had smaller cups because it was A, easier to wash, and B, it was easier for them to travel around with.
Yeah, but at that point, it's not easier for them to travel around with. You got
like 20 trays.
Or just 1 big glass.
Probably some dude with a thick accent like, these motherfuckers and need fucking 12 apple juices. Like, oh man, it was so much fun though.
I hate these Americans when they just order all the juice.
Yeah, like
it's a shame I have so many warrants out for my arrest.
I would stab them, fucking greedy, juice guzzling bastards. Like, but and then like the very first night we get there, we go to the sit down dinner, and they give us this menu, and it had all sorts of shit on it, and I'm talking like really good fucking food, and you got like an entree, and then you can order dessert as well, and yeah, so I'm sitting there, and I'm looking, and like I was the only guy out of my party, so it was like my cousins, my aunts, sitting there looking through, and they're all just like, I'll take the chicken, and I'll take this, and I'll take that. I'm just like, I will take the fucking ribs, like, give me
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like, and they're all like eating with their like
Being all
spoons
proper.
and forks.
And
Yeah,
you're
proper.
like,
I'm just like, I got
Fuck this,
fucking,
I'm on vacation.
yeah, like I got like ribs in one hand, and I'm like almost choking from eating ribs and shoving fries with the other hand. I'm like dual wielding food, and like fuck yeah. But yeah, and then they had all sorts of fucking desserts. Like one of the best ones I had, it was like, imagine tomato soup, but they did it with strawberries. It was like strawberry bisque. It was fucking awesome. It was so good. It was like almost the consistency of melted ice cream, but a little bit more rich, and like chunks of strawberry in it, and it was chilled. So fucking good.
That sounds good.
So let's look up cruises. Trophy Husband's Cruise.
Whoop whoop. special podcast from the seas.
Special podcast from the seas. Just listen, you can
We
hear
need
the
to have
sound of
this-
the
We
ocean.
just saw a donkey show last night.
International waters, it's legal.
It's not illegal in Tijuana. Ladies and gentlemen, more tequila and more donkeys.
More donkeys. We've already used up the first two.
I just watched a kangaroo punch a guy's dick off.
And we've come full circle.
And we come back to dicks going off again.
What is life if I can't be on a cruise ship and watching dicks
Kangaroos
get punched
punching
off
dicks.
like by? Like, we have the comedian up first, and then we have Michael Jackson tribute, and then we have kangaroos punching dicks in the main stage.
I was gonna say those two are the head or the openers.
This kangaroo's been punching dicks since 87.
He was punching dicks when he was still just a little roo in his mom's pouch.
So you get the boxing announcer out there. He's like, the moment you've all been waiting for, the kangaroo dick puncher. Let's get ready to rumble.
Should be let's get ready to grundle, because that's always gonna happen. If his dick gets punched off.
Well, I get the image of, you know, have the bell in the rings where the fight goes on.
Ding, ding,
As
ding.
soon as, just before the fight, it hits the bell. It's just a pile of dicks right there.
Why do you want to see this, Steve? I'm confused. I don't want to see
It's
this
a
at all.
bloody mess of penis.
Bloody mess of dicks.
Ah, God.
God.
This kangaroo is 138-0. Nobody's beating him. Pack it in, boys.
And then a woman fighter comes out. Oh, I don't know how to fight this.
What do I do?
Scramble her fucking ovaries and punch her memories out.
Making some scrambled eggs.
Hey, man. It's the best time to eat. Best kind of eat, I mean.
That's it. Best time to eat. I was waiting for that to continue. Oh, never mind. It's not going to continue.
It went nowhere. My brain was just like, say this. Wait, no, it doesn't work. Like, but yeah. dude.
Malfunction.
Fucking cruise ships. Awesome. Oh my god. And they had like fucking a movie channel. And I was just like, I'm just chilling and fucking watch movies. And they had a 24-hour pizza place. We need to go. And just make it happen. And just, could you imagine all the shit we could do on a fucking cruise ship?
Exactly.
How long do you stay on a cruise ship?
It was,
Normally like a week, isn't it?
Yeah. They have ones that are like, I think 3-day, 5-day, 7-day.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fucking fun.
I've heard about cruise ships. Like you're saying, like the movie channel. I've heard about cruise ships that have like movie theaters in them.
Yeah, they had an actual like theater for like stage shows.
Right.
And did actual productions, and then they had a karaoke bar, and I mean.
You know, speaking of theater though,
Go on.
Luke and I, and forewarning, or well, not forewarning, no spoilers in this, but Luke and I saw Batman vs Superman earlier this afternoon.
No spoilers.
The critics are crapping on it, but it's really not that bad.
It's right. Last I checked, it's like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, which for this movie is essentially a failure.
Oh yeah.
With all the hype that it's gotten, you would expect much more better critic reviews. And I think Donson and I were talking about this earlier, that I can see where they're coming from with all their terrible reviews about like poor plot, you know, kind of some really shitty writing between characters, and at like different, just the pacing of it's kind of strange, but it's not as terrible as everyone's made it out to be.
No, I walked away being like, that was good.
Yeah, it was like definitely. I'd probably give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Something in that ballpark.
Right. I mean, it's definitely nothing.
Not Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not Star Wars.
Star Wars, I couldn't stop smiling like
Yeah.
the entire movie. I sat there
Yeah,
with the biggest grin on my
I'm
face.
not gonna go see Batman vs Superman 3 times in theaters.
Exactly.
Yeah, ladies, I'm a nerd.
Bam.
Just plugging for the ladies today.
Yeah.
What's up? No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm not
mean-
smooth at all. Don't talk to me.
I try not to, but you just keep coming back.
Bang! Did that hurt?
Why don't you go back to your home on Poor Island?
Is that a place? Because I'm really trying to. I'm trying to fucking go.
Yeah,
Marcus is like, is that a
Cruise
place?
ship to Whore
I
Island.
would think first before going to Whore Island. You don't know what's on Whore Island.
Dude, I have condoms for days.
Yeah, but
4
it's probably
days.
just like
But what if you stay there for a week though? Oh.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
But you said you only had condoms for days.
Well,
7
week.
days.
I was about to say
Wait,
week is days.
the cruise ship pulls up to Whore Island. You're like, I'm staying here for the rest of my life. And then you turn and see Whore Island, and you're like, this is not what I expected. Not at all. There's just oceans of oh.
It's like,
Is that where?
oh.
Is that where all the whores, like, once they gotta get like used up, get excommunicated to Whore Island?
It's like the fucking island of
Let's-
misfit toys
let's
for
just
vaginas
say-
and
let's
wrinkly
just say
penises.
the entire ocean front is riddled with penicillin.
And needles.
I mean, body condoms are a thing, you know.
Body condoms.
Body
And if they're not, I'm gonna make one.
It'll be like the Green Man suit, except latex.
That's how they started out writing Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy on Whore Island.
I'll write my own movie, damn it, with blackjack, and hookers.
The
Nice
volcano,
Futurama reference.
the volcano on the island doesn't erupt lava; it erupts whores.
So wait, does Whore Island now have a population crisis? Because there's already whores on the island, and the fucking volcano just makes more
Spews out
whores.
more whores. I think there has to be.
Yeah, they eat each other.
Out,
Wait.
or
Wait, huh? Wait, go on. The floor's yours. The floor is yours. I mean,
I'm sorry, they just eat that pile of dicks. That
Wow.
was on the cruise ship.
That's where all the dicks go that the kangaroo punches
Wait.
off.
They just they just like dump them all off of Whore Island.
Every Carnival cruise, they're like, here's the latest batch.
Oh, thank God, I'm starving.
I guess I should stop inquiring Christian Mingle to sponsor us.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
We'll see where this goes.
Here's a sample of one of our shows. You would like to sponsor us?
Hey, man.
Kangaroo dick punching, whores eating said dicks.
Exactly.
But, I mean,
I think I gotta get rid of the dicks somehow. They can't just dump it off in a trash can somewhere.
I mean, they could use it for like chumming the water, capture some jaws with that.
Nick's Uncle Vomits just sees a pile of dicks in the trash can while he's vomiting on them.
what were these chili cheese dogs made out of? Oh God!
Oh God!
See,
Oh,
I
God.
told you we were doing him a favor.
Wait, so is this like the fucking the Amazonian planet from Futurama where it just like run wild and there's fucking whores everywhere?
Oh, what was it? What did they call it? Snook Snook?
Snoo Snoo.
Snoo Snoo.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Death by. Oh right, Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, like, it's,
I mean, I guess if you're gonna go, it's not a bad way to go.
I mean, pretty much. I'm like, alright, by this point, I'm fucking, alright, I'm 5'6". Anybody that's like 5'9", I'm guessing it's death by Snoo Snoo. If a girl's like 5'9" or like taller, like, I'm down.
Everyone's death by Snoo Snoo by me. So.
Yeah, we're like the same height. Like, I might be like an inch or two taller than you.
No, I'm like between 5'3".
Yeah, I just really hate it when girls are taller than me. It's really awful.
Well, if they're taller than you, then they literally are Amazons.
I was gonna say, if they're
Just
taller than you,
chop a
I'm
few.
trying to like take it down. I'm trying to fucking
Timber!
swallow that shit.
Just chop a few inches off of Luke. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Cut him off at the knees.
Hey,
I
I don't want
mean-
to be as short as you guys.
Fucking income tax season is
I'm
here.
5'11",
I
thank
can
you.
get a fucking step ladder and an exercise trampoline and make this shit work. Like, I'm all about ingenuity.
I still need to do my taxes. I haven't done those yet this year.
The fuck, Nick?
Yeah, come on.
I need to find my tax files from last year to be able to do them,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure where I put them.
Look, man, we don't want to like try and bail you out because you didn't do your taxes. If we're gonna bail you out, it needs to be something
That'd be
fucking
for something
feasible.
good.
Yeah, like, oh, did you hear that Nick actually just sucker punched the dick punching kangaroo? And that's why, like,
And now he's being sued by his owner.
yeah, like, he's being sued by like Dick Punchers Incorporated. Fucking
They got unions for
They
this
just
shit.
they just funnel out so many kangaroos that punch off dicks.
yeah, you know. but he had perfect form. So that's kind of whether, you know, he had a like 3-month recovery, and Nick just fucked up his revenue stream. So
I had to revenge the dicks.
Revenge of the Dicks. Is that like Revenge of the Nerds, but better?
But the porno version of
But
it.
the porno version,
If there
exactly.
is not one, we must make it. Rule 34.
You can all, that's all you, Marcus.
Written, directed, scored, starred, edited, fucking promoted all by me. Revenge of the Dicks.
I mean, if you could do it with a low budget like Deadpool was, and make like
You're the next huge
over
hit.
$1,200,000.
$1,200,000.
No,
a million gajillion
no,
dillion
I was-
dollars.
$1 billion
dollars. You'll make so much money.
You'll just be like, I don't have a dick anymore, but fuck, I got
all this money.
I can buy a new
a
one.
dick. Exactly.
I'll buy a golden plated penis.
Actually, I read about this. I can't remember. It's somewhere over in Europe, I want to say. But they actually did a dick transplant. Like, I don't remember how the guy... I don't remember how the guy lost his
plant my
dick,
dicks in it.
but they successfully took, I guess, another dude who died's dick and successfully put it onto this other dude, and this guy can get erections again.
Is it like a
Good for
ghost stick?
him.
Like, can they feel it though? Like,
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
Woo! I've got a ghost boner.
They said it the ghost chills.
Fucking.
No, he like wakes up one night and the ghost of the man's penis is just like, it's just watching him over his bed. He's like, that was my penis.
Do you know how many Russian prostitutes that penis has been in? 5 Russian prostitutes.
You
Well,
have
it's-
over 5,000 STDs.
You see, if
now.
I was the dead guy, I'd be like,
That's-
all right, still getting used after life.
That's a valid point, though. Would you rather have an STD-ridden dick or no dick at all?
Ooh. All right.
Thoughts to ponder.
We should let the listeners vote.
Yes.
Yeah.
People vote.
take him
yes.
a poll on it.
Take
Yeah.
a poll. Yes.
We'll make a poll, and then that way you guys can vote on it. Because, but hold on. Question is, what STDs do you have? Because
Some are
That's a
worse than
valid
others.
some are worse than others, and some you can get rid of with a fucking like just sit on the bench and wait this
Well,
quarter out.
like obviously, like something you get rid of, and yeah, I'm taking that dick. Like, since I never thought I'd say yeah, I'm taking that dick.
Yeah, you will.
Context is amazing.
Luke Hoover on March 26, 2016 said he's taking that dick. Okay.
It is recorded for all time. It can be cut and
No,
taken
I'm
out of
saying-
comment. Like, this is Luke Hoover.
I'm saying you got HIV, anything not curable, and something gross too. What's like the gross?
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, that you can't get rid of that. Oh, herpes. Yeah, you got herpes, HIV.
Motherfucker, they do
Gonorrhea.
fucking commercials with people like fucking dancing and riding bikes for herpes, but you don't see that shit for gonorrhea. Like.
That's true. That's true.
I've got gonorrhea.
My
Yeah.
penis, it's weeping.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my God.
you ever notice that shit in fucking
Yeah.
herpes commercials? It's just like, they never tell you flat out it's a fucking herpes commercial. Like, you see some dude and he just hops into the fucking shot and action rolls and like punches a dinosaur in the face, and it screenshots are just like Valtrex, and it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Well, that's how any of those commercials really are. Like, barely any of those commercials, any of the medical commercials ever come out and straight out just say, like, this is for this, especially if it's for something like herpes or something. It's always just very underlying of, like, people being happy or awesome, and then they're like, at the end, they just put it up.
That's
Ask
why
your
they
vet.
want you to go to your doctor and be like, yes, sir, I would like some Valtrex, and I want to be able to have a dinosaur I can punch in the face.
Very important, I get that second one.
yeah, but they never come out and just be like, can you imagine if it was just some dude with a deadpan expression, like suit and tie, just looks to the screen, just screams, "Is your dick burning?"
Mine is!
Oh my God.
Get this medicine, put it on twice a week, your dick won't burn after a month.
You'll just flare up.
So they're
every
just going to have
often.
doctors on the screen telling you exactly what's going on.
Just don't bullshit me.
Just don't try to sell me, like, on, like, it's a magical thing. Just Just tell me straight up what it does.
Yeah.
Then give me the whole list of reasons that I shouldn't take it because it's going to kill me for some other reason.
Exactly. Like, motherfucker, I wasn't windsurfing before my dick was crying, but now that I got this shit, oh, you can fucking windsurf. Like, fuck out of here with your made up bullshit. Like, just tell. Like,
I don't have the bows for windsurfing.
like no, just tell
After
me.
Valtrex, you will, though.
By the way, Valtrex is our new sponsor.
You beat me to it. Thank you, Valtrex, for all of your encouraging words.
We will be
And-
handing out samples at the end of the show.
Valtrex is sponsoring us to
Steve
go
had a
hiking.
rough night and he needs it.
If anybody, it'd be Luke.
That's true.
I went home alone last night. Mm.
Hey, man. Still got cantaloupe in the fridge. Make use of it.
Alright, so you got a cow's heart.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Bump up
God.
that cow's heart.
That's a lot of money, though. I'd rather buy a blow-up doll.
See, just that twerking butt again. I've contemplated that twerking butt. It
Of
feels
course you
quite
have.
nice.
But
You just fill it up with water and it just.
Huh. Is like motorized or some shit?
No, it's just like got water in it. It just goes.
It gets going and
You just slap it and it'll go.
I got you.
like
I
a
got
waterbed.
it's been real. Thank you guys for listening once again. We are the Trophy Husbands. I'm Luke.
I'm Nick.
I'm Steve.
you. Marcus.
Oh, also,
David.
we have an official Twitter page now. If you guys would like to follow, it is, what is it again?
At the True Trophies.
The True Trophies. Trophy Husbands. We're just an egg right now, but, you know, we'll get a profile picture in there.
We'll evolve.
Mhm.
We'll take a fucking
We'll
moon
hatch.
We
stone
did get our
and-
first follower the other day, but it was a bot that was trying to show us some sex videos.
No,
Oh.
no, keep it. Keep it. It's a follower. Fuck it.
That's what I said.
Yeah, man. Fucking.
Yeah, Ashley Bartlett. View my sexy videos and pictures at naughtygirlsaccounts.info. You think they sponsor us? Like, I'm desperate.
Yeah, they'll sponsor us with Viltrex.
Fucking Veltrax and like Celebrix and shit. Like, got a whole fucking cavalcade of shit.
It's like when they were coming up with names for drugs, they were just like, just put an X in it at the end of it, and you're good.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it'd be fun. There you go. But yeah, alright, we're gonna. So yeah, we got that, and if you'd like to reach us personally, we all have our own pages and whatnot. You can hit me on Snapchat. That's Mark's, by the way. Sir Mav, SIRMAV, and then Twitter, QUEZMAV.
You can find me, Nick, at nlens42 on Twitter.
That's all you got, bro? Come on, you gotta step your social media game up.
I'm working on it, son.
Luke's
At least I'm not Steve.
I still
Luke,
don't have anything.
you can
all I
follow-
have is a Snapchat, but I'm just
Just Steve playing with his Snapchat filters is the
Fucking
best
laughing
thing
at the
in the
Oh
bottom.
god, it's
Man.
hideous. It's hideous.
You
It's
look like
wonderful.
Grumpy from what was it? From the Seven Dwarfs. It was great.
God damn, that thing was horrific.
You can find me at which one do I want to do first? Snapchat, we'll go there. HUKELOOVER. Twitter, HUKE_LOOVER.
Original.
You can find me on either of those. You can find me on probably your local street corner, bordello, somewhere shady.
Yeah, man.
Somewhere shady, you know,
Yeah.
I'll probably be there. So
If there's a guy that looks like he possibly may sell you mushrooms or steal your shoes, it's probably Luke.
And
you
he
know,
may do
it
one
wouldn't be
or
the
the
first
other.
time that I stole someone's shoes. So.
All right,
Signing off.
Signing off.
Have a
Thank you
good
guys
one,
for
ladies and
listening.
gentlemen.
Have a good one. Take your Veltrex, drink your Mad Dog. Boom.
That's how that episode's ending.
And
Boom.
That's how we do it.